Hey everybody, just thought I'd give you a little bit of a quick update. I had a kind of a disturbing call with the Canadian Firearms Centre just about an hour ago. I called and I was asking about the necessity to get a new long-term authorization to transport, and they told me I didn't need one, that it was automatic, it was already on my license. So that was good. However, while I had them on the phone, I decided to inquire about the OIC that came out on May the 1st of 2020, and I asked them when I would be receiving information concerning registering my prohibited firearms as prohibited firearms. And the disturbing thing was the gentleman on the phone said there was no option for grandfathering. Now, I know that wasn't the case when the OIC came out, and I checked back several times. It appears that it is still not the case on the OIC, that there is a provision for grandfathering. And I had seen sections in the new act saying that there were provisions for grandfathering. But he said that there wasn't, and that there won't be. There'll be a buyback program where they would allow you to sell to the Canadian government. Of course, buyback is a bit of a misnomer because they never owned my guns to begin with. So essentially, it's a theft program for the Canadian government stealing my guns and then providing me with a little bit of a reimbursement to claim that they didn't steal my guns when they in fact did. And so I tried to point out to him that there was. He said, no, there wasn't. So I'm a little bit concerned. Maybe they've removed that finally. Every time I try to query it, try to Google it, I come up with that there is a section in the OIC and in the Act. However, he was not aware of it. So I politely asked them, well, when they would be receiving their training. And I guess it came out kind of rude because he got all offended. He said, well, I'm highly trained in the OIC and the new act, so I know what I'm talking about. And that's kind of disturbing, because if he does know what he's talking about, if the provisions for grandfathering have been removed, that is highly concerning. All we really had to do, if the sections were still in there, was to wait until the government changed and Canadians came to their senses and voted out the liberal tyrannical government that we have in Ottawa. However, that does not appear to be the case. If they steal our guns from us, forcibly take our guns from us, and then give us a pittance for what they consider the value of the gun, that's a huge problem, because then those guns are gone and they're going to be cut up, destroyed. We'll never get them back. Whereas if we were allowed to keep them on a grandfathered clause, then when the Conservatives got back into power, hopefully everything would go back to normal. Now, it's probably what the Liberals are concerned about. They don't want the Conservatives being able to give us back our guns or permission to use our guns. So that's the update. Today, a very concerning update as far as owners of previously legal firearms, which have been made prohibited by that OIC order in council. So I'm hoping that he's wrong. I do believe he's wrong. However, I wouldn't put it past the Canadian government to try and sneak in some changes and not train their people well, because I worked for the Canadian government for 37 years on and off, and I can tell you that they're not very efficient. So I wouldn't put it past them not training their people in all of the aspects of the new law and the OIC, and therefore I would suggest that we need to be very vigilant about this, and we need to keep calling and keep complaining and keep asking questions. So that's my update. It's a bit disturbing, but I thought that y'all should know. And we'll talk to you later. Thanks. Hey everybody, if you like this video, feel free to hit that like button, and I would appreciate it if you subscribe as well. Also, put a comment down below whether you agree or disagree with the content of this video. I do appreciate respectful conversation below. I do also suggest that you hit that bell, subscribe and hit that bell so that you get notifications of all the content that I put out about this topic or any other topic. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.